In this video, I'm going over the 5 most impactful NFL players this season. This 2025 NFL season is going to be wild, and I think a few players are really going to turn some heads. If these guys show up, their teams could have a big year, but not all of them are names you'd expect. Some are stars you already know, and a couple of them might catch you off guard. The first player is a vet on a new team who could flip an entire game in a single play. The first player is Stefon Diggs, who could change the Patriots' entire pass game. As everybody knows, the Patriots had some massive holes to fill this offseason, especially in their wide receiver position. Drake May is going into his second year. Obviously, they have a new coach, and they really needed to add weapons on the outside for him. Stefon Diggs is what they did. Stefon Diggs, who had his season cut short, only playing 8 games last season in Houston, is now with the Patriots. Really, he's the only guy that Drake May can throw the ball to. This Patriots receiving core has been lackluster for many years. They have Mac Hollins, who was like the 4th receiver in Buffalo last year. Pop Douglas is still there, but who knows how he's going to be. Kendrick Bourne is still there. Kayshon Boutte, Javon Baker, Jalen Polk from Washington, who they drafted last year. They have a lot of spaces open here, and Stefon Diggs could be a catalyst for the Patriots to make the playoffs. I think with Stefon Diggs really being the only suitable wide receiver on this team, I think he can make a huge impact in his first year like he did with Josh Allen in Buffalo. Now, obviously, he's a little older, and he just was hurt last year, missed half the season, but I think Stefon Diggs can play a huge part and have huge impact, especially with this Patriots passing game. And before we get to the next player, please make sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the end of the NFL season. Now, if you think Stefon Diggs' impact on the Patriots' pass game will be massive, wait until you hear the next group of players that could single-handedly carry their entire team. And this group of players is the Giants' defensive line. Now, I know the title says players, but I think this group of players is really going to make or break the Giants' season. I really do think this Giants' defensive front can be kind of like the Eagles' defensive front last year, wreaking havoc and really controlling the entire game. If you don't know, their defensive line consists of Dexter Lawrence, Abdul Carter, who they drafted in the first round this year, Brian Burns, and Kayvon Thibodeaux. Those are 4 studs. I think this group of defensive linemen for the Giants can have a huge impact on this team this season is because they'll keep the team in games. If their offense can do anything, Russell Wilson, Jackson Dart, Tyrone Tracy, Cam Skattebo, Malik Nabers, if the Giants offense can be average, maybe 16, 17, 18 in the rankings, I think the Giants are going to be in some games and they're going to have possibilities to win because of their defense. And especially because of this defensive line. This defensive line is going to keep them in enough games, and if the offense can capitalize on their opportunities, the Giants could be a scary team. And why the Giants defensive line is great, this veteran signing is flying under the radar and will change his team's pass rush entirely. And this is a guy you probably didn't expect, Leonard Floyd. Leonard Floyd signed with the Falcons this offseason, who the Falcons were second to last in sacks last year. They were horrible at getting to the quarterback, and that was really their Achilles heel. They tried signing Matt Judon last year or trading for him. That didn't really work out. They didn't have anybody young, really, that was getting to the quarterback. So they spent 2 first-round picks on pass rushers, and they went out and signed Leonard Floyd, who had 19 sacks the past 2 seasons. I think Leonard Floyd is really going to rejuvenize this pass rush and really help along the 2 draft picks, James Pierce and Jalen Walker. Obviously, this Falcons offense is apparently very good. They have talent all over the place. Michael Penix has another year. If this defensive front can get some pass rush and stop the run, I think they're going to be really good. Their secondary is no problem. They got A.J. Terrell, Jesse Bates. Their linebackers are good. They got Divine Diablo. It's really their pass rush was the only thing that bothered them last year. You probably didn't expect Leonard Floyd, but everybody knows this next guy. I have Christian McCaffrey here as one of the most impactful players for his team this season. Everybody knows how impactful Christian McCaffrey is, but I think especially this year, with their lack of weapons on the outside, really, George Kittle is getting a little older, although he still is a weapon. Christian McCaffrey is really going to have to continue to carry this team. And I don't think that's much of a shock if you guys are watching me, or anybody. I don't think it's much of a shock that Christian McCaffrey is going to have a huge impact and have to carry his team. I have him on this list because his season was cut short with injuries last year. Christian McCaffrey is going to have a huge year for the 49ers if they want to try and get back into playoffs. CMC is arguably the best player in the league when healthy, no doubt. This next guy will surely add some firepower to this offense who needs some help. And for me, this final guy, Evan Ingram, is potentially the most impactful player for his team, in my opinion, this season. Now, I think this signing for the Broncos is huge because, in my opinion, they don't have a ton of weapons. They definitely don't have a running game. Hopefully, the rookie they drafted this year, Harvey, I believe his name is, can provide some offense in the rush game. But on the outside, really, all they have is Courtland Sutton, in my opinion. Marvin Mims is a wide receiver 3. Devon Vele wide receiver 3. Troy Franklin, same thing. Pat Bryant, they drafted. A.T. Perry's wide receiver 5. I really think this pickup from Evan Ingram to be the Broncos tight end is going to be huge for them, especially after last year where they virtually had no offense from their tight end position or running position. Evan Ingram is a really good route runner. He's going to bring a whole new dynamic to this team for Sean Payton and Bo Nix, which they desperately need. Especially with this Broncos defense probably being top 5 in the league, they needed some more firepower on the offense, and I love this Evan Ingram pickup. And like I said, I think it's going to be the most impactful player for his team this season. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe.